What's up, people? Gonna do some shrimp feeding. Here's my 120 gallon. I have a 75 gallon, another 75, and two 40-gallon tanks. All, all of them contain Central American cichlids. This tank has a Parachromis motaguense, known in the hobby as the red tiger motaguense. This is a male. Males can get up to 14 inches. This one's maybe 13 and a half. He's in a divided tank with a Parachromis managuens, a female. Parachromis managuens. They come from Nicaragua. The males get around 20 inches. Females get something over 12. This is about 13-inch female in here. This fish here, it's a hybrid. It is a part Texas cichlid, part managuin cichlid. So the Texas cichlid in it is Haristes cyanoguttatum is a scientific name. Texas cichlids come from Texas, southern Texas. And it's got the Parachromis managuin in the other half of its parentage. Anyway, they love shrimp. I'm going to give them some. There's one for the female. Whoa, out of the water he comes. There it is. Let's give some to the male motaguens. He's a lot more shy about eating. Next up for the feeding of the shrimp, my Trimax cichlid, scientifically known as Amphilophus trimaculatus, the Trimax cichlid. They come from southern Mexico, El Salvador, Guatemala. This is a Guatemalan descendant. It is an F1 male. F1 meaning the offspring of wild-caught parents, which are F0. Anyway, they're from the Rio Naranjo River of Guatemala, the parents of this fish. Anyway, he likes that shrimp too. In this piece of shrimp, what I often do is I like to load pellets in there too, so he gets a little extra nutrition along his normal nutrition along with the shrimp. So here we go. Gone in a second. Next up here is my gold-barred Midas cichlid. The Midas cichlid's scientific name is Amphilophus citronellus. Midas cichlids come mainly from Nicaragua. This one is from Lake Managua. It is a F1. The parents, rather, are directly from Lake Managua. F0 wild-caught parents. This is the F1 offspring. Gold-barred Midas. And he loves that shrimp too. Once again, loaded with pellets. Here's one of my female trimacs. Gonna drop a piece of shrimp in for her. So this is a female trimac, Amphilophus trimaculatus, scientific name. This is another one of my F1 Rio Naranjo from Guatemala, the parents from Guatemala, these being the F1 offspring. Let's go to the other one. Here's my other F1 female Rio Naranjo, Amphilophus trimaculatus, female trimac. Dropping in some shrimp for her. If you blink, you'll miss it. But there she is. Now these are 5 of my 6 tanks. I fed my big male trimac, which I have in a 150-gallon tank. We'll just take a look at him. So here's a glimpse of my 150-gallon tank with my F1 male trimac, the larger of the 2 male trimacs I have. I fed him earlier, so no shrimp for him right now. But just taking a look at him. And I have one more thing to do. There's a neighborhood pond full of sunfish and a couple of snapping turtles that I go and feed them as well. Stay tuned. So anyway, check this out. This is my friendly neighborhood pond. I got my aquariums in my family room, in my basement, and then I got a pond not too far from my house, a couple 100 yards, and I got these guys down here. I feed them about once a week, and they know the drill. Look at them. In addition to these fish, there's a couple large snapping turtles. They also got used to the feeding regime, and they show up sometimes right away, and sometimes it takes them a while. When I guess they could tell if there's activity of fish being fed, and they decide to come out. But anyway, let's feed these guys. So I give shrimp to these guys, sometimes leftover fish food. And I got chicken skin for the snappers, if they show. Sometimes I throw a few pieces in, and they make an appearance. But in the meantime, so here's the other end of the pond. So far, no sign of the snapping turtle. So we'll have to just settle for feeding the fish. But here they are. So I'm going to wrap this video up. Hope everybody that watched it liked it. See you next time.